Hello, good morning. I bid to Sir Zamri and fellow classmate of K09. So today our group will present about our research, which is online data privacy invasion. But before we dive further into this topic, let we introduce ourselves first. Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Sufian Hakim bin Mistrom, student ID 2021862964, and let's hear from another group member, Miss Hasha, please.
All right, thank you, Sufyan. Hi, everyone. My name is Hasha Amira, and my student ID is 2021460362.
Alright, hi everyone. My name is Alia Hani Anwar. My student ID is 2021461242, and now I'm gonna pass to Miss Aisha.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisha Hanani and my student ID is 2021240274.
All right. Now that we have done with our group introduction, so let's proceed with Miss Hasha.
Okay, thank you, Sufyan. So, firstly, in our presentation today, we will include our introduction, description, and also our summary. So in the introduction, we will dive deeper into what is this actually about, what is the online data privacy invention is about, and for the description, we will provide the analysis of the survey that we have conducted, and for the summary, there will be the suggestions and recommendations from our members. Let's watch the movie.
Do you want to know the other side of the story? Did you see the picture that was taken and uploaded by your parents? This information was collected, analyzed, and may be sold by the social media to its affiliates and partners. Even before you are conscious of it, you start existing on the internet, and data starts being compiled about you to be used sometime later. Let's have a further look. The internet knows where you study, even before you had the chance to enter that information in the online space. This may not bother you. Who cares where you studied? But what happens when you started your own social media activities? Social media platforms, websites, and mobile applications collect, process, and profile your data into statistics that are ready to be sold.
Okay, moving on to the project introduction. What is it actually about? So here is our problem statement in our study, whether people are aware of the online privacy invention issue or not. And here are our project objective. Firstly, we aim to raise awareness and educate the community about the online privacy invasion issue. And we also want to be aware of the online privacy invasion by within the cases that we have conducted before proceeding with our studies in this research. And then we would also want to instill a sense of awareness among the internet users. And lastly, we want to get a better understanding and findings of the online privacy invasion issue. Moving on, here is our scope of the study. Firstly, for the age, we aim for respondents around 15 to 21 years old, and the gender is, of course, only female and male, and the socioeconomic level is for students, which are on the same level as us. Now I am passing the presentation to the next presenter.
Alright, hi everyone, coming back again. Now I'm gonna be explaining about our project description. So I'm gonna be talking about what is our survey content and the survey results that we actually got from our survey. Moving on. Alright, so we actually did the spreadsheet as mentioned in the project instruction. So we managed to collect all the data, 59 respondents. That's actually amazing, and we managed to come up with a graph. Moving on. So we actually get to apply what we learned in CSC Lab for this group project, which is really amazing. So moving on to the first question that we actually asked in the Google form, which is about the age of our respondent. So out of 59 respondents that we actually received, 93.2% of the respondents are 18 years old, which is the same age as us, which actually equals to 55 people, meaning that four people are not around our age, which is also good. Now, the next question is about whether all our respondents are students, and thank God we managed to get 100% student respondent. Moving on. Alright, so the third question we actually asked in our Google form is whether in general our respondents think that internet is a safe space? So we give the answer option in a scale form, which is the first one is internet is not a safe space at all. Number 3 is like they are not actually sure whether internet is a safe space, and the 5 is they are sure the internet is a safe space. So when we ask about this question, no respondent actually believe the internet is a safe space. So that's actually really worrying. So out of 32 out of 59 respondents, which is equal to 54.2%, are not sure whether internet is actually a safe space or not. Moving on. All right, now the fourth question. Have our respondent ever experienced an unknown or strange number calling them? We found that this is a really important question because this situation is actually really common among us Malaysians especially. So we found out that 71.2% of our respondents have actually experienced an unknown and strange number calling them out of nowhere. So this is actually proving that the majority's privacy has actually been invaded. We as a team actually believe that this matter should not be taken lightly and that the right authority needs to take actions to curb this matter. Now I'm going to pass this presentation to Ms. Aisha Hanani. Thank you.
Thank you, Alia Hani. So now I am going to continue with our survey finding. We asked if our respondent have ever heard of online personal data invasion issue, and 88.1% of them have heard of this issue, while 11.9% have not. Although the number is minority, but it is still worrying. Next, in our survey finding, 33.9% of the respondents have experienced problems regarding the invasion of personal data, while 28.6% haven't. However, 37.3% of respondents were not 100% sure of this matter. This could indicate that they are not aware of their own privacy on the internet, and this is concerning. Next. All right, along with that, 30.5% of our respondents' social media accounts have been hacked before, although the other 69.5% are safe. This doesn't mean that they are completely secure now or in the future. The possibility of getting hacked is still there. The proof is, of course, with our another 30.5% of respondents. Moving on, their survey asked if the respondents are aware of the existence of the Personal Data Protection Act 2010. And as a result, 54.2% of them are. However, 45.8% of them have never even heard of this said act. And this is not a small percentage, as everyone should be aware of it. Next. Now, it is important for us to know how to report if our online privacy is invaded. For that reason, we included this question in our survey. However, unfortunately, 53.4%, which is the majority of the respondents, answered no. Meanwhile, the other 46.6% answered yes. Now I am going to pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Thank you, Miss Aisha. Hello again, everyone. It's me back again. Now, for your information, we also include several articles that are relating to the topic of privacy personal data invasion. So, for the first article entitled Social Media Abuse, this article includes a story on how Facebook and others well-known social media apps such as Twitter and Instagram being hacked by a group called Our Mind. So, in this article, the group highlighted the reason why they hijack or hack this account is because they want to show all the people that social media itself is vulnerable and are not safe. Therefore, it clearly shows how we should be careful when accessing social media. Moving on to the second article, which is entitled Targeted Advertisement. So in this article, include a story about Dan Nasevich, a normal guy who suddenly one day stumbled upon an ads, and he clicked the ads, but to his surprise, several few minutes later, many similar ads begin to pop up on his screen. So this shows that the website that we use or browse is not secure enough, as it is as the website managed to get some personal data about us. And then the third article entitled Online Shopping. Although nowadays online shopping is very popular as it is very convenient, we can just purchase anything that we want online and then the item will be sent or delivered in front of our door. However, many people still haven't realized that online financial transaction could be compromised by many prying eyes. And then for the final article, which is the effect and how to overcome online privacy data invasion. So in this article, we discuss about what are the effect and how can we overcome online privacy data invasion. With this article, we hope that the community will finally realize how critical the issue really is, and so that we can become a better community overall. Moving on to the next slide, please. So we are finally here for the conclusion. So the first conclusion that we can make is that the government and relevant authorities must take action against the wrongdoer. And then the second one, we succeed in raising awareness among society and the students. And then finally, we hope that everyone will be cautious while being on the internet. So that's conclude all of our research. Moving on to the next slide. And these are the references that we use while researching about this topic. I think that is all from us. Thank you, sir, and thank you everyone for listening and lending your ears. Thank you.